Coming to you live from Atlanta, where the fans are anxiously awaiting today's game. Thanks for being with us. The teams are warming up and getting ready for the kickoff as the Saints get set to take on the Falcons. They're lined up. Madden is just about ready to kick this one away. Should be a return here. From the 7. Russell is able to get it. The Saints come out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Number 58 comes up to make the play. At the 23. Number 58 is getting injury report as quickly as possible. 2nd and 9. New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. It's the call. The back breaking free. Bullets is there on the stop.
And your offensive line.
3rd and 2 coming up here. We can tell you now that the earlier injury was not a serious one. He appears to be okay, and we're being told they'll take another look at him before possibly sending him back onto the field. Down he goes at the run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. When he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Tucks it away. Great fake. He's going to run. The 50. Smith comes up to make the play. The Saints come out in a nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, completed pass to the back. Thomas is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the 25. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy.
Only one man back, going to the right. Kenzie makes the tackle at the 13.
Well, there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
The Saints come out in a nickel package, going to the air on first down. Throwing. Evans with the stop at the 2. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they called has worked, even when it hasn't worked.
Hands it off. Dropped in the backfield for a short walk.
Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing him down for a loss.
A little misdirection. Simmons breaks the play up in the backfield.
If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
And he gets in there. Touchdown.
Here's what happened on that touchdown. The receivers couldn't create any separation for the defense, so the quarterback finds a lane in the end zone.
The extra point attempt is good. Great job moving.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
He got all of that one. From the 2.
Now it's their turn to do something and score anytime they have the ball.
John, it looks like this is a one-sided matchup. One of the top quarterbacks in the league against a pass defense that hasn't been able to stop anybody to this point.
Well, I think it all comes down to this secondary. They don't thing in front of them. I think that may be a tough deal.
2nd and 10. Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
When the plan is to take it to the outside around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Nickelback in this time. Gets rid of it. Gets his hand on it. Anderson was his intended target. Anderson with the coverage. Hanson will come in now to punt it away. Russell into return. From the 35-yard line. Ball loose. The Saints grab the live ball. They give it right back.
I mean, your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. when you do something like that.
The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Missed tackle. Crocker is there for the tackle. At the 21-yard line. Reel off a nice game. They're within striking distance here. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. On the call. He shakes the defender. Crocker pulls him down at the 14. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-0. Falcons. Minutes left. Atlanta comes out in their nickel package. Steps up. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Houston teed off on it.
Knock someone else out.
Only one man back. Gives the ball off. Fakes the handle. Looks to the end zone. Easily intercepted. 4th down here.
Had on that play.
Comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. The veteran kicks it through.
And give credit to the kicker there. 3, even if you don't get it in the end zone every time.
Mata in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 5. Did a nice job on that return, picking up good yardage and the Saints with a 4-man front. He hands it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
He liked work here.
Ball on their own 36. The Saints line up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. At the 49-yard line.
When they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. On this direction, drop in the backfield for a short loss. Good play, no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Handed off to the back. Great fake. Pressure coming. Throwing. Wide receiver has it. Harper comes up to make the play at the 40.
Flat. It's been there a few times before, and they might try it again right here.
Done. The lone setback with a counterplay. Back breaking free. Rodney Poole stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. The defense was out of position on that run.
You know, they caught him on a blitz on that, get through it, then you're into the secondary, and you'll usually get a big play. That time, it was a bad thing about the blitz.
Hand it off. Fakes the handoff. Pressure. He's going to run it. Here we go. The 20. David is there for the tackle. At the 4.
He can not only run, but he can run effectively. But he can run faster, and you can't catch him. When he was a kid and played tag, I bet he was never in.
He takes off with room to run. And they're in. Touchdown.
Watch this one. Down near the goal line, and he finds a lane, and he takes it in for the score. That's exactly if you're going to be successful.
The point after is good. Taking the lead by number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2-yard line. Missed tackle.
Now you start to look around and you figure game close again.
Just over a minute still to go. Freeze starts out of the shotgun. Johnson goes in motion. They'll bring the blitz. Throws this one away.
A team has to show don't. They'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Brooking records the stop at the 22.
It's to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. At the 22-yard. Hansen comes into the game for the punt. Russell sets up, waiting for the punt. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 14-3, Falcons. Not a real deep kick, should be returned from the 24-yard line. Stacker takes this one back to the 30. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Breeze with a man in motion. Going to the right. The back breaking free. Crocker is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
Watch this. This is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses. But he comes back, and he still ends up making the tackle.
He gets the carry. Brooking records the tackle at the 47. Ball at about midfield. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Keith Brooking is the man to bring him down. That's his 3rd tackle.
He was looking for a place to rise, waiting to tackle him.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team. Atlanta comes out in a dime package. Breeze sends a man in motion. Closing in, throwing, puts it on the ground. The Falcons pick it up. The veteran lineman saw the loose ball and pounced on. A little misdirection. Simmons drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
He's had some decent
Long coming up here. Orleans using 3 linebackers. With a counterplay, dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
These plays can end.
Done. The lone setback. He gets the carry. Fakes the handoff. Throws it. Drops the interception. Simmons had his hand.
He'll drop a few like that one.
So the punting unit stays on the sideline. They're going to take a shot here on 4th down. Going long. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Maybe he thought his team could make.
McAllister lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Hand it off. Brooking found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop.
Very far.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 47.
To the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Johnson appears to have sustained an injury. They'll try to place this inside the 10. They'll stop this one where it went out. How about that one? Perfect.
Force a turnover or get him in the end zone for a safety.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. Hands it off. Clark is is there for the tackle.
Vision is so, and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
For the counterplay, Smith comes up to make the play.
Where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Done. The lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Fakes the handle. He'll keep it. A lot of room to work. The 12. Brian Simmons has been around the ball all day and records his 4th tackle. We've completed 3/4 at the 3-minute mark. New Orleans comes out in a 4-3. He gets the count. Number 58 created problems in the backfield, thrown for a loss.
You're going to see him make those kind of plays, and when he does, it really gets the rest of the defense fired up.
Done. The lone setback. Grant is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Done. Looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. New Orleans goes with a 4-man front. Quarterback tucked it in, decided to run. In regard to the injury, they have decided to keep him on the sideline at least for now, and his return appears to be doubtful. A little misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 36-yard line. It's 3 tackles.
Hold it, and the back give the rep.
Ball on their own 36. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. For the counterplay, number 58 is there for the tackle. At the 30.
The run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 35. And this is the 9th play of this drive. A little over a minute left. A little misdirection. And a fumble. The Saints scoop up the fumble. So they lose possession after fumble. Freeze starts out of the shotgun. Looking for the long completion. Wide receiver has it. Houston is there on the stop. At the 4. He's trying to get them back to the line. Dropping back. Makes the throw. Under pressure.
That was just a big-time play by the defense. They got low on the defensive line, they pushed the pocket, and they were right there to bring them down.
Let's see how this defense handles a no-huddle. Gets the pass off. Knocked down at the line. No choice here, John. They just happened. We're just about down to 1 minute. Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. Breeze sends a man in motion. Pressure coming. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it when... If he kicks it through, it'll be a 1-possession game as the 4th quarter winds down. It's good. The Saints draw to within a touchdown. Lindo Martin trying for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. And they have it.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to...
The Falcons with a 4-man front, going to the air on 1st down. Pressure.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunities.
And they hurry up to the line. Johnson, the motion man. Pump fakes. Gets rid of it. Time is working against them. They're about down to 1 minute. Freeze using split backs. Closing in, throwing. Pass caught by the fullback. Lloyd takes him down at the 43.
Chance to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
Drops back. Steps up into the pocket. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. They go for it and don't make it.
Because now the other team has the ball.
With a counter play. Running with a lot of room in front. Brian Simmons makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about. That's another big run. The offensive line
Field goal range. A little misdirection. Has room. David makes the tackle at the 13-yard line. His 2nd of the drive. Ball on the 13-yard line. Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 12. The tackle is his 5th. Hand off to the tailback. David is there for the tackle at the 6. Not too much scoring in this one. 1 touchdown the difference. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.